How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is time for part 4 of my series of the 6 short boxes that I bought recently on an online auction site. If you haven't watched the first 3 videos, go back and check those out. I got some pretty good stuff in the boxes. Basically, what I did on this website is there was a bunch of different lots or boxes that they had up for bid, and I bid on them and won them for whatever price that I ended up paying for them. The first box, I got a couple of boxes for $22. I got another box for $26, and then this last box, or this fourth box, was the most expensive box that I got, and this one was $44. Again, it's pretty crammed full of comics. There was some stuff in the pictures that I definitely was interested in, and that's why I kind of bid a little bit high for this one. I think for all of them I put in $50 as my maximum bid, and I won those first couple for 22 and the other one for 26, and then this one was 44. So I got pretty close to 50, but I still won it for under $50. So first book here is the Topps movie adaptation of the Mary Shelley's Frankenstein movie that came out with, I think Robert De Niro was the Frankenstein monster, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, we have number 1 of 4 and 2 of 4. And we have number 3 of 4 and 4 of 4. So these, when they came out, they were polybagged, I'm pretty sure, with trading cards in them. So obviously these don't have the trading cards and they're not polybagged, but got those. Melting Pot, Kitchen Sink, book number 1 and book number 2. So those are kind of cool. I never saw those before. Very interesting. Then we have book number 3 and book number 4. Bisley's Scrapbook from Atomica. Pretty cool. Thumpin' Guts, issue number 1. Some more Bisley. 22 Brides. We got issue number 1 and issue number 2. Ash, number 1 and number 2. Some Joe Quesada goodness there. Here is also a couple more issue number 1s. Two more. And another set of 1 and 2s. So again, you know, like I saw some stuff in the pictures and I'm like, oh, I'm going to try and win those. And a lot of the stuff I'd never seen before. So if you have any insight on any of these books that I'm showing you, or if you've read them and they're good reads, let me know down in the comments down below. Here's something called Elvin. This is number 0. Got a couple of those from Malibu Comics. And then here's some more Elvin. I've got 2 issues of each here. Yeah, there's 2 issues of number 1 and 2 issues of number 2 in this bag. What do we got? 2 and 2 again. We got 2 issue number 3s and 2 issue number 4s. That almost looks like George Perez. Jungle Comics. Couple issues of this, number 1. Interesting thing about this comic is that Dave Stevens had done some touch-up inks inside the issue. So that's always kind of a cool, under-the-radar kind of Dave Stevens book that you might want to pick up if you ever see it. Harry Carey Private Galleries, number 0. Then we got Maze Agency. This is like an early, I think like Adam Hughes started on this series too, but I don't know Here's number 1, a couple issues number 1 from Caliber Press. Number 2. Yeah, here's a Dave Stevens cover. Number 3. I mean, not Dave Stevens, I'm sorry, Adam Hughes. Lady Rawhide, number 4 and number 5. Weapon Zero, an Image comic there. Oops. Now that says T1, but it says 4th issue, so I don't know what that means. Then we have Weapon Zero T4 and T5, so, or T3 and T4. So I don't know how those are numbered or what the numbers are. Here's, well, this one I know is a 0, so 0 is 0. Can't be anything different than that. Samurai, Windjammer. We've got number 1 and number 2. That's a, looks like Neil Adams inked that cover. I don't know, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. Screwball Squirrel. Tex Avery Screwball Squirrel. Number 1 and number 2. Tex Avery's Wolf in Red. Number 1. Number 2. And number 3 of 3. So that's cool. I got all those. Lost in Space movie preview booklet. Arena number 11, John Byrne cover. That's like a news, like a wizard or comics interview, comics hero, Amazing Heroes magazine kind of thing. Terrorists number 4. Never heard of that one. Acclaim Comics, Man of the Atom. Revelations from Acclaim. Last of the Viking Heroes. We have issue number 1. Issue number 2. Issue number 3. Issue number 4. Issue number 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, number 12. The Last of the Viking Heroes Summer Special, number 1. Frank Frazetta cover there. So Xena, I've been picking her up a lot recently. 0 issue, that cover and the photo cover. Here's the J. Scott Campbell cover that nobody likes. Issue number on her first issue from Topps, and then photo cover there. Here's the Dave Stevens cover again that nobody really realizes is Dave Stevens, number 2. And then we also have the photo cover of that one. Xena and Joxer, number 1 of 3. 2 copies of the special edition of Austin Powers from Wizard. 2 of those. Planet Comics from Blackthorn. I don't know if these are new stories or reprints from Planet Comics from back in the day. There's issue number 2. Then there's a whole bunch. Must be the whole series of this. Mike Grell Star Slayers. All 7 issues are in here. Issue 1 through 7. Then we have something called Flicks. Another Wizard, must have been packed in with the Wizard magazine. Donna Mia. This is kind of a cool cover. Got some foil on there. Issue number 1. It says a 4. Bullet Crow from Eclipse. We have number 1 of 2 and 2 of 2. Achilles. What is this? Achilles Storm. So number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. Mature audiences, please. Jungle Comics number 2. Back to Blackthorn. The Exiled. This one looks kind of cool. We have issues number 1 and issues number 2. Painkiller Jane versus Darkness. These are both issue number 1s. So we have that cover and the Hildebrand cover. Painkiller Jane versus Darkness number 1. Again, 2 more covers. Painkiller Jane number 4, 2 different covers. That one and that one. Painkiller Jane number 3. Only 1 in that bag. We got 2 different versions of this one. We got Fatal Beauty Preview Special. So you got 1A and 1B. Lady Death. It looks like Lady Death on the cover. Oh, here's a nice one. This is why the box was the most expensive one, because there's this is a Dave Stevens cover right here, Isaac Asimov's Orbit, with that beautiful Dave Stevens cover there. We've got Lady Rawhide number 2, 2 copies of this. Lady Rawhide 3, 2 copies. Another Lady Rawhide 4. I got one of those in one of the last box. Lady Rawhide number 5 from Topps. Coming attractions. Let's see, this says debut. Here's issue number 1 and issue number 2. So I don't know if there's any early previews of stuff that might be of interest to people, but there's number 1 and number 2. Swimsuits and Mermaids. Oh, Steve Warren's again. Issue number 1 with a photo cover of a lady. Here we got the Bongo Comics Bill Morrison classic, Roswell, the Little Green Man. This was a good series. I enjoyed it a lot. Here's number 1 and number 2. Number 3 and number 4. And I think number 5, I think that's the last issue. So there's a mini series of that. Nocturnal's Witching Hour from Dark Horse. Always cool. I always enjoyed Nocturnals also. Then we got Maze Agency, book number 1. This is an Adam Hughes cover, I believe. I don't know which issues this reprints, but it's a trade paperback from Innovation. Then here's some more Maze Agencies. We got number 15 and 16. 17 and 18. 19, that's early Adam Hughes, I think. And then Brian Bolland on the other cover there. 21 and 22. 23. 'Maze Agency Special number 1 and Annual number 1. Here's another Adam Hughes cover. Or is this the second copy of this? Yeah, Maze Agency number 3. And then there's Maze Agency number 3 also. Here's another Adam Hughes chassis from Millennium number 1. Chassis from Millennium number 2. Chassis number 0 from Hurricane. Chassis number 2 from Image, so she got around. Amazing Heroes number 190, the Adam Hughes issue. I've been trying to get this one forever, but people always ask a lot of money for it, so I got it in this box. Vampirella Lost Tales, or the Best of Vampirella Lost Tales trade paperback. Arthur Sudham cover. Catwoman Wild Ride, the trade paperback. I got another one of these in the other box. And then here's Catwoman Relentless trade paperback. And then last but not least is a trade paperback of volume 1 of Madame Mirage, Paul Dini's heroine character that he made up. So there you go. So that was my 4th box. And like I said, it was final cost on that box was $44. So again, I got some pretty decent stuff in there, I think. Some early Adam Hughes. I got that Dave Stevens cover. So not too bad. I don't know. I'd have to count them and break it down and see how much they were. But again, this box was pretty full. So I'm guessing at least between the first box was 15 cents. And then the couple of and the other ones were 26. So these were like 26 to 15 cents, something like between that range for based on how many are in there, and then what I paid for the box. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. This is number 4 of 6, so we got 2 more to go. Some pretty good stuff coming up, I believe. I am also on Instagram. You can check me out over there if you want. Easy as can be with the underscores. I post on there a lot. And other than that, again, thanks everybody for watching. If you know of anybody who likes Comic Book Haul channels, videos, send them over to this channel. Let them know about me. Maybe they'll watch a few and subscribe. It'd be really help me out. And other than that, again, thanks everybody for watching. Good luck out there hunting for comics, and I will catch you all next time. Bye.